Seminoles ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. So Florida State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Burrowing for yardage. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Noles with the 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be 1st and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Seminoles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Rashad Downs going up top. He'll get rid of it. Lost, the defense is wide open. It's a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that, trying to burn this defensive back. Caught at the 25. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Got it. breaks the tackle. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Noles moving quickly to the line.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Lowers those pads. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Sells to run, looking to pass. Extending the play. Finds his big tight end. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The play fake. Into the end zone. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. The throw. Touchdown, Noles! Into the end zone for 6. He is dialed in. Dave, you remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pass to 6. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Sees an alley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. They'll run the screen.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he scores! Touchdown, Seminoles!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. First play of this drive. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Run ends there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeps it on the option. Runs through the tackle. He'll have enough for the 1st down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Doing it himself again. Oh, what a move. Got the 1st down. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with a look at Virginia Tech in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Hokies, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it.
this is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the NC State Wolfpack. Restate the state, Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, catching up with Coach Shane Beamer before the game. This could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near, they have to separate and prove they are one of the best teams in the country. They have a chance to do that here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Seminoles headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard. The Seminoles offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated.
Oh, a lot of space. Past the 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Spins away from the defense. Got a little grass. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tells to run, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. He's going to take off. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And coming into this football game, man, watching this guy's tape, he's such a complete quarterback, and Reese talked about him early in the game, but he's showing this defense. A lot of times, it takes some time to catch up to the game speed, but doing it with his legs, like finding ways to continue to scramble like you just saw, to get those extra first downs.
Snags it, and he's open. The 20. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Makes a catch. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass on second down. Still looking. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throwing on the run. Snags it on the right. Touchdown Seminoles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, we know David talking to before the game. They wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's...
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Comes down, it's Robinson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Left side, it's Robinson. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Stepping to the right. Lets it fly. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Sells to fake. Rushes on. And down he goes. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Unleashes one. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll... Quarterback signaling to his guys. And send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Looking left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Rush right in his face. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Selling the fake. He wants to go deep. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll pull it down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Noles have this offense rolling. Play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So they're right on the doorstep. Couldn't pass it in last time. Maybe they'll just try to pound it in on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Fires to the tight end. Just couldn't find any running room. He'll lose a yard, and they'll turn it over. The Seminoles, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Making the adjustment. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Finding some room. He's at the 10. He's shoved out of bounds right at the... Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The fake and wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires on the move. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Sells to run, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And back to the air on second down. The screen, he's got wheels.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Hard running there. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense. Offense in a split backfield. Drops back on first down. The screen, he can go. What a cut, now he's loose. Makes the catch and he's free. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. There's no... Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense by the sophomore quarterback. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Grease, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells the run, wants to pass. On the move. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Can hold on in the face of the contact. Second and long here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On play action. On the run, fires downfield. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Moving to his left. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7th. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Florida State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And we talked about him to start the game, and he finishes this one off and doesn't disappoint, right? There's a reason.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best.
Once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Coach Mike Norvell told me before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top.
The Hurricanes will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. So Florida State's offense that has the first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So
open field on the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Seminoles will hustle to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Noles.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no...
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the grab in their space. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Seminoles peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. There he goes. At the 20. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Noles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Florida State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's his 2nd touchdown pass of the day, and he has been as good as advertised. Reese talked about it coming into the game. Right? He highlighted him as the playmaker, the guy that can get things done. Already got 2 touchdown passes, really doing a good job of handling everything the defense is throwing at him and making plays.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Final play of the quarter coming. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the 1st quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the 2nd. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Fresh center downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Open space at the 25. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Noles headed quickly to the line. He's changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Touchdown, Florida State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And what a show we've seen from the man behind center. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. They're all over him. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Line gets set, 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Extending the play. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Seminoles have taken it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Escapes the pressure to his right. Maybe some room here. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Still looking. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off play action on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On target. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The play fake. Rolls right. Rolling right and going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Seminoles in the hurry up. Pulls it. He'll toss it. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read.
Gonna let it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. He got it right inside the pylon.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look...
Snags it, and there's running room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Florida State. A great catch and run for 6. Guys, so far this hasn't been wide right or wide left. The Seminoles have been on point as they build this lead.
And the Seminole dynasties were always built on elite.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again.
He's loose on the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Touchdown, Knowles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. This young signal caller just seems to get better and better with each game, and he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent.
He's got it at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This
Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up. Pulls it again on the option. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Noles want to crank the tempo. Sells the run, looking to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And there's a reason why you highlight star players coming into a football game. This dude delivered exactly what we said he would do, man. Seeing the field, throwing the ball all over the yard, scoring touchdowns, really made it look easy for this offense, and that's why they got the lead late in this football game, and this offense just keeps doing what they do.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeps it. Makes his man miss. And he used that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. Quarterback keep. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He'll do it himself. He's past the marker. Still running at the 40. Flying out to the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the U. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.